Hello and welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. And guys, today I'm out in the market garden area and I will be harvesting some black beans for the very first time. This is my first year growing black beans, and so really excited to be able to add this vegetable to my garden. And earlier today I've been picking more of the field peas because you'll find that you'll have some ready every day. And I'm not through picking, but I have already collected in this little sonic carrier here. I have some field peas that I've already harvested, a few cherry tomatoes, a bell pepper, and some basil. And as I was looking over in this area at my black beans, I noticed that some of them have already dried, as you see here. And so I have already gone on and pulled these up because they're not going to do anything else since they've dried. And I can either store them as dried beans or I can them. And so as you see here, I'm just going to pull the whole plant up where they have completely dried off. As you see here. And as I look around at some of the others, some are a little green and some are dried. But what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to pull all of these up and do succession planting of some purple hull peas this time. So as you see here, they don't produce as good as your green beans, such as the strike green beans, but nonetheless they do put on quite a few beans per plant. And I don't really need a whole lot, and as I've stated, this was my first time, but I think maybe next year I'll plant a little more based on what I'm seeing here. As you know, the yield is not all that great. Like this one here only has three little pods on it. This one is a little more, so that tells me that if I want a whole lot, I need to plant more than what I currently have here. Maybe I can get around to look at a few others. And I don't think they're going to do anything else, so yep, I'm going to go on and pull all of these up and succession plant with some more purple hull peas. And I'm going to pull all of these up and come back and show you what I've been able to collect from the purple hull peas. I'm sorry, from the black beans and from the rest of my harvest for the day. So guys, I've had a change of plan because as I was going through these black beans, I noticed that a lot of them are still putting on flowers, meaning that they're still getting ready to produce a little more. So what I'm going to do is allow these to stay in just a little longer. And also there are several that have little tiny black beans that have not developed as of yet. So what I'm going to do is just give it some more time and not pull everything up too prematurely because it looks like it's still trying to produce. So just wanted to come back and let you know that I'm going to give it a little more time. But also while I'm out here, just want to share with you that my succession planting of corn is coming up nicely, and I've added a little more soil to this bed and some chicken manure, which is high in nitrogen, and the manure had been aged for several months before I used it in this raised bed. And over here you'll see my succession planting of strike bush beans, and they are just now starting to sprout up here, as you can see. And so far this is what I've collected now from the field peas, basil, bell pepper, and tomatoes. And here are my black beans that I harvested today. And I'm going to get these inside and show you what they look like. And oh, one more thing, I also noticed that I have a zucchini and possibly a few okra that can come off. There it is, as you can see here. That is a beauty. Oh, it broke off incorrectly, but there's my zucchini. I have more of the serrano chili peppers I can probably take today. And that is what I really love about summertime, because you can come out every day and find something that can be harvested. Have to look at this okra here. Now I have to come back when I don't have the camera in one hand, but I have okra there. Look like I see one here that can be harvested. But there's okra along here as well as here. And then also, guys, over here in this bed where I had my mustard greens and turnip greens, I have succession planted with okra, eggplant, and more bell peppers. And of course, I was selling transplants at the farmers market, and so all of these that you see here were extras that I had left over from selling the transplants at the farmers market. Okay, let me go inside and get everything picked up, and I'll come back and share with you what I have today. Okay, and this is what I was able to harvest on today, being Tuesday, July 13th of 2021. And these are the field peas, and I've been harvesting like this since they've started producing. So this is my third harvest of field peas, and I've been collecting all of them to be able to can several pint-sized jars. A few tomatoes, banana pepper, few peppers, and I was able to get a couple of serrano chili peppers. Here's the basil, and this is a bell pepper. I went on and took it because it was getting quite large, and it was lodged in between the stem of the plant and the branch. So I went on and harvested it, but it's going to turn red, as this is the red bell pepper. And over here is my black beans, and as you can see here, this is what they look like on the inside. And here is my zucchini that I harvested. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. God bless. Bye-bye.